Confirmed. State stimulus, big stimulus, is going to viewers this channel around the clock. It was something I went into and started covering about 14 days ago because Congress is doing much of nothing. Now they're doing much of nothing again. And I said to viewers, I need to get you money right now. We can't be dependent upon Congress, especially during the holiday season. Other people said, just wait for that stimulus check to arrive from Congress. I said, it's not going to come before Christmas. And now viewers have really understood that the state stimulus was the saving grace and still remains the saving grace between now and New Year's. This is money that viewers are actually getting now. Congress is not going to send you a stimulus check before the holidays. State stimulus is. This is rent, utilities, food. It's coming from your city, county, and state. It's also coming from nonprofits. They have thousands of dollars, and viewers of this channel have gotten $500,000, whether it's $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 for rent, free utilities, free food, free gifts for the holiday season. It's the incredible saving grace of states, cities, and counties. And now they're doing more. In this video, I'll go over the new rent stimulus, food stimulus, and additional that are coming to viewers to this channel right now. And this is money right now. And with that, let's get to an incredible Christmas Day recording of Purple. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Afternoons at LALATE, and there's nothing more exciting than when viewers simply know where things are and get it right away, and that has been the spirit of Purple. There's two shows on this channel every day with the title Purple. This is Purple, and then later is Purple Power Live at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, in which I answer your questions about the same subjects we're going over right now. So please subscribe. I don't want you to miss a single video on this channel, whether I'm taped or live. Purple refers to state stimulus. It covers the big money that you can get right now. It is confirmed. Thousands of dollars have been gotten by this channel's viewers on a regular basis. $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. The lowest amount that I ever see is about $350. But they generally receive a lot of money, and they receive it from different organizations in the same city for the same thing. So please subscribe. I'm fighting to get you this money, and the 15 volunteers of this channel are fighting to get you the money as well. Also, like this video. In this video, I'll go over what's going on in cities, states, and counties. Where is this free stimulus? What is the state stimulus? And then I'll be going over the new state stimulus that's going to be landing in your bank account in the next few weeks, if you do certain steps. And with that, let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news is that state stimulus checks have been confirmed. Viewers of this channel have gotten thousands and thousands of dollars. These are viewers who understood 14 days ago with me that Congress is doing much of nothing for the federal stimulus check, and understood the second stimulus relief that's coming from cities and states and counties and nonprofits is so good, so rapid fire, so quick that they need it right now. And they got it. And they got it. And every day I get dozens of emails saying, or direct messages say, thank you for helping me get this. So what are you looking for, and what is this called? It's state stimulus between you and I, but it's generally the word assistance, ASSISTANCE. Assistance, rent assistance, utility assistance, food assistance. Sometimes it's toys, and sometimes it's a stimulus check actually from your state as well. Those amounts all vary, but they're generally in the thousands of dollars. Let's start with the biggest one first. That's rent stimulus. Why is it so big? Because it's generally 6 to 12 months of rent, free rent. The rent starts from the point at which you apply and goes forward, but also may cover past due rent. Every state is different. So where is this rent assistance? Remember the key words, rent assistance, because of COVID. It's at your city hall, your county hall, your state housing authority, your county housing authority. You want to call them up, make a list of their phone numbers, and put it on a piece of paper, a pen, and write it down and call them up and say, hey, do you have any rent assistance because of COVID? Very simple words. Do you have any rent assistance because of COVID? If it's closed because of the holiday season, then go on their websites, like the county's website or the city's website. They'll see a place on there. Some of them do have online applications, most don't, but they'll generally tell you if the program's being offered. So where is this money? Well, in the case of city, counties, and states, several counties still have it, several cities don't have it, but everyone is going to be getting it shortly. What? Let me go over all these details right now. Cities that have it right now are Harrisburg, Nashville, Atlanta, New York. Counties that have it as well are Miami-Dade, Broward, West Palm, Palm, Orange in Florida. Then over in New York, every county in New York has it. And then it continues to Cobb and West and Gwinnett in Georgia. So those are the ones that currently have it. Oh, I forgot San Bernardino. Those are the ones that do have it. Well, what are you talking about the ones that are going to get it? What does that mean? Well, under the second stimulus package, the one that's currently on the president's table to be signed, it provides an enormous amount of rent assistance. So where's that going to land? At a federal agency? No. It's going to be routed directly to states, cities, and counties, and they will replenish their funds to send out rent stimulus to you. So that's why I said write down their numbers on a pen and paper and save the paper. Because you may call up the city of Louisville, and they may say, we have nothing. But give it a few weeks when this bill is passed, because it will get passed, then they'll have more money for you. So now you've gone through all these cities and counties and states, and they got a big no. We ran out of the money. We don't have any more money. Then what do? You turn to the nonprofits. Who are nonprofits? Companies that you've known that have been around for 100+ years, very well established. These nonprofits have paid rent stimulus to viewers of this channel across the country in state after state. Those companies are United Way, Salvation Army, Catholic Charities, St. Vincent de Paul, Community Action. I'll say it again. St. Vincent de Paul, Community Action, Catholic Charities, United Way, and Salvation Army. An example is, for example, California. There's no rent stimulus in California. It's gone. Certain counties have it, like San Bernardino. San Diego used to have it, but there's nothing in the city of LA. So where do people get rent stimulus? From these nonprofits. Okay, got that. Next, utility assistance. So same sort of parameters. If your utilities is run by a private organization or run by a city organization, either one, you call them up and say, hi, do you have utility assistance? The utility assistance is usually in the hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Then, if you went to them and they don't have anything left, don't worry, then you default to the nonprofits. The greatest story I've had about the utility assistance is the city of St. Louis. City of St. Louis is and county of St. Louis is one of the few counties that has rent assistance. And in the state of Missouri, the state of Missouri does not have rent assistance across the state, but does have utility assistance everywhere. So in the county of Missouri, one night, viewers of this channel tuned into Purple Power Live every night at 7 o'clock, and 4 viewers were in the room, all from St. Louis, different parts of the county, and they had all gotten utility assistance. They all got utility assistance. Ironically, they got utility assistance, all 4 of them, from 4 different organizations. That's the best testament of what these nonprofits are doing. So many of nonprofits paying in so many different places and often in the same city. All right, then food assistance. Food assistance is also very simple, but food assistance, you may want to turn to the volunteers of the channel who are at news.lalate.com/community. They can also help you with toys, which is Catholic Charity, St. Vincent de Paul, and Toys for Tots. All right, next. So when we've done this whole analysis, is there more specific things that can help me as well? Oh, yes. The way this channel works is the following. I have always said from day one is, I'll help you if you help me. Meaning, if I help you get a rent grant, you come back and say to me, I got it from following your information and got it from this organization. So I've had viewers tell me where they got their success stories from because of my recordings. And then I've taken that information and shared it with other viewers to say, go get it from this if you're in the city, because the prior viewer got paid. Make sense? It does make sense. It worked with EIDL, another program covered on this channel, and now it's working for state stimulus. So what I want to go over with you are success stories. These are not my researching. I'm not Googling. I'm not just looking things up on the internet or reading things. I'm not reading a script, and I'm not, copy and paste in a Fox News broadcast. I'm actually reporting success stories from viewers of this channel. And then what I'm going to be also telling you is repeat success stories. So if I say the word repeat, it means that not one, but more than 2 viewers have gotten money from the same organization in the same city, suggesting that it's still around. Go get it if you are there. You ready? Let's do it. We'll get that pen and paper and let's rock and roll. St. Mary Magdalene is paying rent in Texas. In Texas, St. Mary Magdalene is paying rent. Kentucky, Repeat Community Ministries paying rent. In New Jersey, rent being paid by United Way, Repeat. In Ohio, Repeat, rent being paid by Community Action. In Massachusetts, rent being paid by Interfaith Social Services. In Phoenix, Repeat, rent being paid by TCDC. That's TCDC. That's a hard one to say. Not ACDC, TCDC. Stimulus is being paid. In Alabama, rent stimulus is being paid by calling 211. They're routing them correctly. In Delaware, there's up to $10,000 of rent per person. And in Texas, rent is being paid from Catholic charities like in counties like Fort Bend County. Congratulations. Well, I got some more for you. Don't run yet. Mississippi. Boy, this is a great example. So in Mississippi, viewers have gotten rent from not 1, 2, 3, but 4 different organizations. And they're also repeats. Can you imagine? In Mississippi, they got rent paid by Mercy House and then Home Saver, then Salvation Army, and Repeat MSHDA Eviction Diversion. Incredible. In Rhode Island, viewers have gotten rent paid by Crossroads and the State Housing Authority. In Delaware, from calling 211. In Texas, from calling 211. In El Paso, Repeat, from calling Project Bravo. They've gotten rent paid in Indiana from IndianaHousingNow.org. From Las Vegas, big repeat, from Clark County Services. Again, that's Las Vegas, Clark County Services. In Kentucky, they've gotten utilities from Community Action. In Pennsylvania, they've gotten rent paid by United Way. In New York, got rent paid by One Shot. In Michigan, got paid rent from Salvation Army. In Arizona, got rent paid, Repeat, from New Leaf. In Nebraska, got rent paid from United Way. In Georgia, got rent paid from United Way. Got mortgages paid from 877 Get Hope. And then got paid rent in City of Dallas from cityofdallas.com. There you go. And then they got rent paid from Heat. They got heating oil paid by Heat. And so much more. What's important to understand is that there's rent available everywhere if you just do the work. Now, one of the things I want to go over is what is automatic and what is not automatic. When we talk about state stimulus, it's generally not automatic unless it's a stimulus check. Let me go over those state stimulus checks now. These are things that are automatic. So if you qualify for these, they would have already been sent to you or they're going to be sent to you. Maine paid a $600 stimulus check. Colorado, $375. New Mexico, $1,200. Oregon, $500. North Carolina, $335. Houston, $1,200. Austin, $2,000. The city of Orange did $1,000 a couple times. Last time was a few days ago. Jacksonville, $1,000. Orange, $1,200. Nome, Alaska is paying right now. Pending is Escambia County, Florida. Fort Worth, Texas. Gadsden County, Florida. New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, Virginia, and Delaware. Okay, so in the case of stimulus check, you don't have to do anything. That's easy. You just sit back and wait for that stimulus check to land. In the case of rent stimulus, you have to actually apply for it. Now, I know we're in the digital era. I know we're in the app era. There's an app for everything. But in the case of rent stimulus, it's not always an easy application. It's not like you go online and apply. A lot of people think it's a sort of simple place you go and you fill out some words online, you're done. A lot of these things are done by small organizations that don't have a lot of money, don't have a computer system, programming executive. And so it's a call on the phone situation. You call them up on the phone and they may fax you the form or something like that. It's the old paper version. Can you imagine? So understand that not everything is an easy application that you just play with online. Rent, you have to apply for it. Utilities, you have to go get it. Food, you have to get it. And toys, you have to get as well. If you've reached out to these things, you can't find it, then turn to the volunteers this channel. The volunteers are at news.lalate.com/community. They're separated from Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You reach out to them and they'll be able to assist you in looking for the stuff. Remember, you reach out to volunteers. Do not ask for people to reach out to you. I'll say that again. Do not ask for people to reach out to you. Why? Because there's a lot of problems with social media currently where people are reaching out to suspected or third-party individuals that have nothing to do with who you're interacting with, are commandeering you and luring you into a Bitcoin scheme. So don't post, people reach out to me, come and help me. Don't post that. And if someone tells you to do a Bitcoin with a WhatsApp and a texting, don't respond to them. They're a scammer. With that, what's happening then with the replenishing of this state stimulus? And what else are states doing? States are going to be doing more things. As Congress is now clearly getting into a hot mess express situation, you're going to see more states doing extended weeks of unemployment benefits, announcing more state stimulus, whether it's a rent stimulus, utility stimulus, eviction moratorium, or food. And then you're going to see them doing other things. And these are states that are going to say that never had any money all along are going to do it. Case in point, New York. In New York in the last few days said we're going to extend the eviction moratorium. We're going to do another rent stimulus across the entire state. And you know what? We're also going to extend your unemployment benefits. I thought you were bankrupt. Yeah, it's that sort of narrative that we're kicking in around the course. So thank you for joining me for Purple. If you have questions to today's recording, or join me on Purple Power Live tonight. As always, coming up next is our new hit show, Third Stimulus Check and Third Stimulus Package. Stay informed, stay smiling, and stay in that life for more.